Hello, hello. Hey, Diane, how's it going? I'm excited to see you. I am going to be making some Christmas cards tonight, hopefully. So my stuff is just catching up, getting all loaded up and ready to go. I've got some card bases ready, just so we can kind of at least sort of have a start. We will see how far we get and what exactly we accomplish tonight, but hopefully it's something really cute. I'm going to adjust this just a little bit because I am a little crooked. Here we go. Ooh, sorry about the bouncy camera. Hopefully that helps a little bit with kind of the range of everything and where everything is going, what you can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to make a Christmas card or two, or however many we get through, we will see. So I think what I'm going to do is I have this already cut out from, this is a rectangle, a stitched rectangle die from Lawn Fawn, I believe. And I just had it on my desk, so I figured it would be great to use it. Hey, Christopher, how's it going? It's awesome to have you here. We got a small crowd so far. I think everyone must be busy this Monday night. As it gets closer to the holidays, I feel like there's less people on, but I think people are shopping and, I don't know, doing all their holiday stuff. But that's okay. Hey, Stacy. Nice to have you here as well. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I picked this set up while I was in the store for the anniversary party. Hey, you are here. And so I've been dying to use it. I'm going to see if I can fit 3 of these little guys on this one little panel. That would be awesome. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? I'm so excited to see you guys. Looks like people are starting to join in now. We've got 12 people on so far. One of your favorites. I know, it's just so stinking cute. Oh, and look, they are all going to fit on this one little panel. I'm so excited. All right, so I wanted to make a Christmas card, but I wanted to go kind of a less traditional route. So less with the Christmas trees and the holly and all of that, and more with just kind of like a winter sort of theme. And there's a sentiment on here. Hey, Wilda. There's a sentiment on here that I think is just perfect for this, which is this adorable little warm, cozy wishes one over here. So I am really excited to use that one. And I think I want to try to use the little hearts as well. So we will see what we can do. So this is kind of my general idea. I'm going to have this little panel be sort of the focal point on the card. And the only thing is this, I wanted to use the Weadda stamp. Oh, it might actually work because so much of it is covered up. I was going to say I wanted to use this background stamp, but the pattern is vertical. So it kind of looks a little funny if it's sideways, but with so much of it covered up with this panel, we might be able to make that work. I don't know, we'll see. I already had this stamped out because I was trying to make some simple Christmas cards the other day. So let me grab what I made actually. If you guys are looking for just like some really simple Christmas cards to crank out, I thought this was a really cool idea to just get a bunch of them done really quickly. So I made 2 from one stamped background. Hey Renee, hey Sandy, hey Tracy. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Oh, that's okay, Renee. So literally all I did is stamp out the background with some gray ink. I did one background and then I just cut it in half. And I trimmed off the little extra edges that weren't quite perfect, but I just cut it in half and then I used each piece on one card. So I kind of used that as my focal point and just stamped a greeting down in the lower right hand corner, tied on some twine to make it look a little more rustic, and added some sequins for a little bit of bling. But yeah, I thought it was nice that it was a very, very simple card. It took practically no time to be able to finish it. So if you're looking for something fast and easy, or if you forgot someone on your list and you need one really quick, this is a really good go-to style because you can use any background stamp that you have for this technique and any sentiment you have. And then you've got a pretty much ready to go card. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so with this stamp set, I want to use all three because I thought they were super duper cute. I like the little heart in the middle, and I know that there's a little bit of a glare, so I'm sorry about that. I need to figure out like some sort of softener for my lights, like a diffuser or something. I don't have one yet, but I need to figure that out because I'm having a lot of glare issues. And I took away the media matte because since it was so bright white, that was causing some trouble. So I try to only use it on my, I usually have it on my desk all the time, but I try for my videos to only put it on when I need it, just so that it hopefully helps you guys out with being able to see a little bit better. But I don't know. We will see what happens. Okay, so I am thinking, we have two options. I think I like it because I want to put a sentiment down here, so I want to make sure that it has enough room. And so I think I'm going to actually just, I was kind of going centered with them, but I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and slide them up a little bit so that they are lined up a little bit higher towards the top of the card. And then that way that gives me a little bit more room down at the bottom for my sentiment. All right. So I'm just using my Mini Misty for this, my go-to. Now I have two sizes of the Misty. So now it's like, which size am I going to use today? And a lot of times, honestly, I end up using both of them. Okay, so there's one thing that I do want to figure out what I want to do. I either want to go ahead and stamp them with the black ink, the Raven. Sorry that there's such a glare on there. You can see my lights up above. Look how bright they are. But I can either stamp it with the Raven and then color it and then just add my sentiment. That would be kind of the more simple option. But I could also maybe do some heat embossing. So use the Alabaster embossing powder, heat set it with the white, and then maybe do kind of like a watercolor, maybe with the aqua pigments or something on the background for like a less traditional sort of Christmassy card. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see stamping and coloring or aqua pigments? And then we can kind of go from there. So interactive crafting at its best, right? I love that you guys all say hi to each other too. That makes me so happy. Well, while I'm waiting, let me go ahead and Stacy, you say aqua pigments? Okay. While I am getting things ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and treat my surface. Aqua pigments it is. Okay, cool. I like that you guys like the aqua pigments. It gives me an excuse to get them out even more. I feel like I use them for everything because they're just so versatile. They really are amazing. I did not link them down below because I wasn't sure what I was going to be using tonight, but if you guys are interested in anything that I use, most of the supplies should be linked below. I tried to link what I thought I might use. But if you're looking for something else, just let me know and I can get you the link. Otherwise, you can click any of the links down in my description box below, and that will take you to the Brutus Monroe website. Hi, Kieran, what's up?
I don't have my Vega.
You don't have your Vega? Oh no, you guys, so my 4-year-old just came in. He's looking for his lovey. Well, did you check in Mama and Papa's room already?
Yeah.
Did you check in the living room or the family room?
I checked in the living room.
You checked in the living room? Okay. Well, maybe you could check in the family room and see if Vega's on the couch. Do you think maybe he's in the family room on the couch? You can turn the light on in there and then go and see if he's there.
I already did do that.
In the family room?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe Papa can help you find him because I can't get up and leave right this minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think maybe Papa can help you find him? I bet Papa would love to help you.
But don't you want to take those stamps off?
No, not yet because I am using them again probably. Do you want to tell my... Okay, don't touch that. That shakes the camera. It makes it hard for people to see. Do you want to tell them what you were doing earlier with the boxes? What were you packing? Remember when you said you were packing something in a box for me? You said, I'm packing things for... What were you doing?
Your teacher.
No.
Brutus Monroe.
Oh, Brutus Monroe, yeah.
That's your teacher.
Oh, that's my teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, why don't you go find Papa and ask him to help you find your Bega, okay?
But he's upstairs.
All right, love you. Yeah, he's a big sweetheart. So that's my 4-year-old. Yes, he told me earlier, you guys, that he was packing up orders for me to send to Brutus Monroe. It was super, super cute. Okay, I'm just getting my heat. Oh, you found Bega. So good, honey. I love you so much. I hope you have sweet dreams.
Are you going to be still working in the morning?
No, I'm not going to work all night to the morning. I'll sleep too. Okay. I'm going to turn my heat tool on. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to turn my heat tool on so that we can go ahead and heat emboss our background here. Hey, Dee. All right, let's see. It wasn't quite ready yet. I just love these little sweater patterns, you guys. They're so stinking cute. Okay, hopefully I got it all on there. I put my heat tool to it a little bit too early. So I'm hoping I didn't get too much warping and that I actually melted it all. It wasn't quite ready to go yet when I first started doing it. Looks okay though. Okay, so now we have our sweet little coffee cups, which you really can't see in this lighting, gosh. We have our sweet little coffee cups all stamped, embossed, and everything. They're ready to go. Now, this is supposed to be a Christmas card, but we can do non-traditional cards. We don't have to do traditional Christmas colors. Are there colors that you guys would like to see? I can grab whatever colors you want. I have, hi Georgia. I've got these, which are mostly, mostly the first and second release. So we have these. You can't really see the colors that well in here, but I've got like all the reds and the yellows, the fuchsia, the coral, the blue violets, red violet, all that. The new purple and gold. Okay, hold on. Okay, so there is that. And why don't we throw in some of the blues as well? So we'll try to mix in. We also have some metallic colors that we can use. Hang tight 1 second. All right, so we've got our metallic collection here as well. So I've got delphinium, which is super pretty, blueberry, cactus, so periwinkle, iris. So we've got some of the purples, watermelon, you said, dahlia, rose, marigold, hollyhock, ooh, watermelon. Okay, there's watermelon. Hey, Gyps. Okay, what case? This is an acrylic container that is supposed to be used for nail polish. Hang on 1 second. The last time I checked, it was actually sold out on Amazon. So apparently they have become very popular. So hold on 1 second and I will check to see If they're still showing up as unavailable, that's such a bummer because I can't even get more, I guess. As my collection grows, I thought that I would have enough, but not so much. Let's see. So you guys, I actually have a new page on Amazon. I guess it's called an influencer page, which I had never heard of before. But if you guys want to see things that I recommend, I'll be constantly adding things. And here you go. There's a link to that. So it has, basically, if you click on it, it has recommendations, like products that I use and would recommend. So that's the link for that. And then I have some other options on there as well. So not just, I have a couple different lists. They're idea lists. So they're kind of separated for you. I have crafty organization, handicraft supplies, and then craft tools and machines. So that's just the ones that I have so far. And as I continue to think of things I've bought to add to it, I will definitely do that. But you guys can see some of the things that I use in my craft room, and hopefully that will help. You know, I don't know. Hopefully that will help. So I have that small one, and then I also do have a larger one that I use to store my glitter, my Nuvo drops and my glitter glazes and like enamel accents and stuff. And that's the one that I just linked to there. So that holds 72 bottles. And I really, really like that one. So I have that and I've been using it for a while now. But anyway, if you guys are interested in keeping up with that, you can go there and check out the products that I recommend just so that they're all in one place. And then just to have full disclosure or whatever, if you guys do buy something after clicking on my link, if you add it to your shopping cart and then purchase it at some point within like 90 days or something, I may get a commission for whatever it is that you purchase. So I just wanted to put that out there just so you guys know that is a thing. But yes. Okay. So I've got my, I hate that you can't even see that. I'm going to turn it sideways so that if anyone who just joined sees this, they can hopefully, man, you just can't really see it at all. I don't know, at least I can't on mine. Once we start putting some ink on there, it will help. So what I'm going to do is get my media mat. Yeah, of course. I know. I'm trying to get to creativation, y'all. I'm doing everything I can to try to get there. Woo, Lord have mercy. I really think I'm going to cut this media mat down, you guys. Okay. So, I've got my, I'm going to tape this down for a second. Hold on real quick. Creative. Dee's having trouble with autocorrect, it looks like. I'm going to use some of this awesome tape that we got in one of the kits to tape this down because it works really, really well. Ooh. Just so that it's not falling off the table when I'm trying to use it. Because there's nothing more frustrating than that, especially if it's full of liquids and stuff. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you guys have this or not, but it is super strong. It's like duct tape, but it's got a really pretty pattern, like burlap kind of. Super cute. Hey, that's okay, y'all. I am trying everything that I can to get to Creativation this year, so we will see what happens. I've got my water brush ready to go. Yes, Renee, I used the Alabaster. Yep. So just white. I know it's really hard to see. I hate that the glare is so bad. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put a little bit of water on my craft mat. And this is just going to be here for me to use with my colors. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on my water brush. And I am going to just like do a random sort of brush stroke back and forth sort of thing. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to have it cover a certain amount of space. I am just kind of plopping it on there wherever. And then I will go ahead and use some of my pretty colors. So what that does is when you put some water on your paper like that, it helps the pigments or whatever you're using to kind of move around a little bit more, and not immediately soak into the paper. So first I'm just gonna go over with this. I'm not wanting it to be too bright or too pigmented. I want to kind of have a light and soft watercolory effect. Hello, Fatima. It really is so hard not to buy things or spend money on things. I totally get that. One of the design teams I'm on just sent out a thing saying that they're doing 40% off for all of their design team members through like the 23rd or something, and I nearly had a heart attack. I was like, oh, what are you guys doing to me? I'm trying to save money to go to Creativation, and you are tempting me. It's hard. It definitely is hard. And this time of year, so many companies have super cute stuff. So that makes it really even more difficult. So you guys can see I am just being like crazy random. I'm not doing any sort of like specific technique. I'm really just slathering the stuff on there. So the first color I used was the one from this month's inspiration box. Lord have mercy, y'all. Like, it's adult proof. I can't get the lid off. I've used this one before too. Sammy, yeah, I might have another sale soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do when you move to Germany because, oh my gosh. What am I even gonna do with myself? I don't know because you're like really keeping my Etsy business afloat here. So I sell my cards on Etsy, and I have a few very loyal shoppers that help me keep my doors open. And you guys see, like, literally, I'm just being super crazy random. Nothing special, nothing fancy, just putting on some color here and there. I just want to add in little bits of color all over the place, and then as I go I can kind of blend them out a little bit easier. Ship to Germany, woo! Oh, Rose, that's okay. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, Sammy, maybe you can be my guinea pig of sorts when it comes to that, because I don't really know anything about shipping internationally. I am certainly not against it. But I don't really know how to do it. So if you can help be my guinea pig for that, that would be amazing. I think that that would really help me kind of step out and get things rolling. I am making apparently a very non-traditional Christmas card. Because it's got a whole lot of blue and purple and not a whole lot of anything else traditionally Christmas. But that's okay. Okay, so look how shimmery it is. I don't know if you guys can see how shimmery that is, but my goodness. Woo! It's really shimmery over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is mop up some of my pigments over here. I can't wait till this paper towel roll I have. I can't wait till this paper towel roll I'm on is dried up, because it's one of the like giant ones. It's not, hey Jennifer, it is not, I don't know. We normally get the half sheet rolls or whatever they are. And this one is full sheets, and my gosh, it's the worst. All right. I don't know if you guys do this, but I'm trying to save every little bit that I can. So I try to suck up whatever I can with my little dropper and put it back in the bottle. You won't be able to get like every last drop, but it certainly helps. You waste a lot less. Freezer cooking, oh my goodness. That's pretty cool. If it makes you feel any better, I have sent 0 Christmas cards so far. I'm not going to scoop up the watermelon here because it is contaminated a little bit with a few other drops of things. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the hit on that one and just wipe it up, but that is okay. It won't be too bad. I'll survive without it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my heat tool. Rose, it is from this stamp set, which is called Cozy Coffee. It's from Brutus Monroe, and I have it linked down in the description if you are interested. But yeah, I picked this up at the store while I was there for the anniversary party. Had to have it. But yeah, it's called Cozy Coffee. All right, I'm going to turn my heat tool on for a second and try to dry it just a little bit. I don't want to do too much warping, but I do want to have it dry just a little bit faster. So I'm going to do a little bit of heating from the front, turn it over, and you guys can see I really do use my paper as much as I can because I've got a bunch of stamped off stuff on the back of it. But I try not to waste anything if I can help it. All right. I don't want to spend too much time on them either because the heat embossing has already been done and I don't want to mess with that either. All right, let's just try to flatten it out a little bit. Okay. Only 3 cards made and 0 cents. I've made a lot of cards, but man, I can't bear to part with them. I have a really hard time. I've got to get some sent out for the other inspiration team members because that is definitely my priority right now. And then I'm trying to figure out what simple design I want to like really quick mass produce. And maybe I can just make it like a holiday New Year card too. I don't know. We will see. I don't know. But I have been using, so I know I talked about this in my last video, but I have been using these microfiber cloths from Brutus Monroe to death. You can see that it's like super filthy, which is gross, but totally what it's for. Look at all that color, you guys. And it still cleans perfectly. I have been really loving them. So, it's at $21 and it costs you $45. Lord. Wow. Man, that's crazy. Wow. Shipping is expensive these days. And it's hard to understand how a lot of the companies are able to do it for free. Because a lot of the small companies kind of suffer for that because it is really expensive to ship things. So when you can't offer free shipping, people get kind of upset about it, but it's really expensive. Okay, so I don't know. On my screen, it is like really hard to see anything, but I don't know if you can see the little coffee cups shining through there. I hope you can. On my end, they look a lot more vibrant and they stand out a lot more than they do here. Like on my playback. So hopefully you guys can see that. But it's got the cute little coffee cozies all dressed up and ready for winter. So stinking cute. Okay, and what I wanted to use was... Oh my gosh! Wilda, that's so funny. I really had fun making that card. It makes me smile so much. Okay, so I'm going to grab my other Misty. And I have in here, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but the season of Christmas starts on Christmas and continues for 12 days. Hey, that's awesome. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the accessories that come with the Misties or you're able to get with the Misties. This is purchased separately, but this is what they call a mouse pad from Misty. And it has the grid on it, but it is not paper. So you can stamp on it and then wipe it clean rather than using a piece of paper that you have to replace. And then it has the foam piece on the back like you would normally use for your stamping with clear stamps. But it just makes it really easy and I get really good impressions when I use it. So I'm really glad that I have that. But I don't know, it works really nice. All right, so what I'm gonna do is plop that down. Since all my kids and their significant others work all hours. Oh, this Saturday? Oh no! You better get moving, girl. You got a lot to do. And Erica is going to be busy because she's going to finish those tags, don't you know? I know she's been dying to make those tags. I can't wait to see what she does, what else she adds. That's really exciting. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and move my media mat just so I don't have to worry about it being in my way right now. I really do think, you guys, that I'm going to cut it down. I think I've almost decided to do it. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know how hard it is for me to cut or destroy anything. Like even patterned paper is really hard for me. But, you know, I do what I can. Okay, so I started cards 2 months ago. Oh my gosh. I should have. And I did start some. Like, I think I made my first Christmas card in like September or something, but I just didn't stick with it well enough to have actually managed anything. We'll actually go to bed early. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I wonder how long my kids are gonna do all of that. We'll see. They all sleep in the same room. That's so cute. That's adorable. Okay, so I have 2 options. Hang tight. We can do some craft paper for our card base, or we can do traditional white. I'm not sure which I like better. I do want this card to be fairly simple. I don't want it to be anything crazy. So let's see. Santa's not real. Oh no. Oh, Stacy, that's such a good idea. I've been searching some of those on Pinterest actually, so that I had some ideas, because I have not tried those techniques yet, but I really want to. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna pop this centerpiece up on foam, and you guys can tell me if you like it better on, let me grab a white piece so we have something to compare it to. I moved my cart full of paper a little farther away today, so I had to walk for it. But luckily I cleaned my craft room a little bit and I could actually see the floor and I didn't trip over anything on my way to be there. So that's a plus, right? Yes, so I've been searching on Pinterest and all of that for ideas for one sheet wonders, and different ways, because I have so much cardstock, you guys. It's insane. Oh, they're not the same color. You know, that is one thing that is really frustrating about paper in general. Like, this one is more yellow, this paper on top. It has like a yellowish tint to it, and then the back one is more white. The funny thing is, this one says it's bright white, but obviously it is not that bright because this one is way whiter. That's so frustrating. Okay, so for that simple reason, I might just go with the craft. Also, I feel like the craft kind of goes with the coffee theme a little bit better, maybe. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it up on foam. And I have this nifty little bag of foam scraps that I have left over from other cards that I've made. So I will try to use all of the same color if I can. That way, if you do peek it from the back, it won't be, hey, Annalisa. That way, if you see it from the back, you know, it won't be too ugly. But, you know, you can't win them all. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is, maybe I'll just cut these ones down so that they're all more similarly sized. You like the white better? I like the white better too. However, they're not the same color white, which is really bothering me. Like, one of them is really yellow and one of them is not. It's quite white. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. Okay, and this is probably the only time that I use this side of my Tombow Mono Multi Liquid Glue thingamajiggy. Oh, Rose. Erica is hooked. She wants those tags done. That's hilarious. You tell her I'm saying, I told you so. Because she said when she saw us crafting in the lobby at the hotel that weekend, she said, I just don't understand. It's so boring. And then now here she is. Oh, that's cool, Rose. I wish I had someone to help me rearrange my room. Although, my husband was helping me clean last night, so that was really nice. He was helping me get stuff like all the trash out, and somehow this room... Okay, so my craft room is actually the garage, and because we just rent our house, we don't own it. The room that I have my craft room in is the garage that they converted into like an office, I guess. So it has carpet and it has drywall and it is like, you know, insulated or whatever. So it's like on a air conditioning and all that. So it's not like a scary garage, but it is still the garage. So somehow things end up in here that do not belong in here, like it is a garage. Like storage stuff and all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't know. But yes, a lot of things end up in here that should not be in here. And so my room gets really dirty. She still says she doesn't like crafting, but feels unaccomplished with unfinished tags. A likely story. Okay, so I would normally pick white for this. However, I'm going to go with the craft just because my white is a totally different color and I don't like the way that it looks. Normally I would go with the white. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know if you can tell the difference on your screens or not. You like the craft? I just thought the craft kind of was more of like the, you know, like those wraps that they put around the coffee at the coffee shops. I don't know. That's what I was thinking of. You could like the craft. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to center that on there and I'm pretty much going to leave it as is. I'm trying to decide if I want to add a little bit of like twine or something. I have, let's see. I have this cute color. That could be cute. I do also have like but I think that, I don't know, I think I'd rather had, yeah, my signature twine. Okay, I have a purple, but I think that's too, I think I like this one. Yes, autocorrect, Annalisa, is not our friend on YouTube chat. It does not work so well sometimes, but that's okay. All right, so what I will do is I'm going to put the twine in between these sections here. Oh, poor Dee. Dee was trying real hard to say Creativation earlier, and YouTube was not having it. It happens to the best of us, though, doesn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is tie this around like so. And then I will knot it in one space, and then I'll kind of get it tightened and pulled where I need it to go. Let's see. I don't want it to be super tight, but I also don't want it to be super loose. So it's kind of a, like pull until you get it how you want it sort of game. All right. Because if you have it too tight, it will bend your paper, number one, but it could also rip your paper, which is never good. Oreos. I would love some Oreos. Man, I didn't know you guys were bringing snacks. This day just got a whole lot better. I did. Okay, Annalisa, I used a little bit of both. Actually, I think everything that I used was metallic. I got another one out, but I didn't end up using it. That was not metallic. So I used, uh-oh, my little knot came undone. That's weird. Did I not tie it twice? Huh. All right. Well, I'm just going to take this moment to tie it again. I really thought that I had tied that twice already. Weird. Well, okay. Anyhow. So I used watermelon metallic and blueberry metallic and this color shift one that came in the box. Hey, Tracy. This one is like a purple and gold mix, and I just sort of layered them all on top of each other in no particular order, no rhyme or reason. I just sort of slopped them on there, and this is what we ended up with. Yes, some milk. That would be amazing. I do love Oreos and milk, like you would not believe. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use my little Tombow Multi thingamajiggy again. I guess I can just use this side. We'll see what happens. And I do like to stick a little bit underneath where the ribbon is going to go, or the twine or whatever, just so that when it smushes in, it kind of holds it in place and I don't have to worry about it coming out. I find that that really helps. Keto Oreos. I've never tried any keto Oreos, but if you have some sort of secret stash, let me know. I've been like off the wagon, y'all. I have not been doing the best job with my diet lately. I've been like off and on and off and on. I can't stick with it. Ever since I started cheating, well, I went off the rails for the anniversary party, you guys. I was eating so many goodies. Christopher's mother made all of these delicious things, and I just had to eat them. How could I not eat them? She worked so hard on them. All right, so I am just putting pressure on this because my paper is a little bit warped. Normally I wouldn't hold it down for so long, but since my paper is a little bit warped from the aqua pigments, because I did not use aqua pigment paper or watercolor paper, this is just plain old cardstock, so it did warp more than one of those other papers would. So I am just keeping the pressure on a little bit longer so that my card doesn't get all wonky, hopefully. And honestly, what I should probably do is put something heavy on it while it dries so that it hopefully helps flatten it out a little bit. But that is going to be our card, except I think I might add just a little bit of subtle bling on there. These have been my go-to sequins lately. This color is kind of like a champagne color, and I don't know, but I have just been really digging them. I don't know what it is, but something about them, they just make me happy. Okay. I'm happy with that. Oh no, you guys missed the Nutter Butters. There was chocolate covered Oreos and chocolate covered Nutter Butters in those dishes at the party, and let me just tell you, they were delicious. I don't know if Christopher is still in here, but they were so good. Yes, everything covered in chocolate is probably delicious. I mean, maybe not everything, but most things when covered in chocolate are infinitely better. And I already really like Nutter Butters, so, and also Oreos. They were delicious, okay? I'm just gonna need her to like make me some of those for Christmas. Christopher, are you listening? But yeah, I would be happy with that if someone got me those for Christmas. Like, I'll just tell my husband, I don't want any presents, just send me chocolate covered Nutter Butters. Okay, so that is our first card. It is pretty simple. It didn't take long. Really, it just took a long time because I was gabbing. No kidding, Annalisa. I couldn't resist. All of the hard work she put into it, how could I say no to those delicious treats? I just couldn't. Okay, so that is our card. We can make another card. I wanted to figure out, okay, so the sentiment says, oh, warm, cozy wishes. There we go. Hopefully you can see it. I feel like my lighting is so weird. Yes, warm, cozy wishes. It's so cute. I love that little sentiment. You're not ready to go yet. Me either. We haven't been on long enough. I haven't done my marathon 3-hour live session yet. Okay, so that's that one. We've made one. Now, I hate to use this because it's not available anymore. So if you don't have it, yes, Renee, that's what I was thinking. Like if I have a little die for a gift card holder, and if I just attach that to the inside, that would be perfect. Just put a little Starbucks or something gift card on the inside, and then you're good to go. Okay, I have this stamp set, which is from the True Love line of stamps, and it's so stinking cute. Oh, Christmas calories don't count. That is hilarious, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. I need that card. Okay, so when I pulled this stamp set out, I know that this is not a Christmas stamp set, but I wanted to, and it doesn't have this sentiment in here because it's obviously not a Christmas sentiment or stamp set, but how cute would it be to have this cute little couple and then have the sentiment say, I'll be home for Christmas or something like that. I could try printing a sentiment or something, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I just thought that these would be so cute. That would be like the most adorable Christmas card ever. But I don't know how to make it work unless I just print a sentiment or something. So I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But we can at least start on something and see where it gets us. How about that? Okay, so let's do 4 1/4. And it's already trimmed to 5 1/2. So we're good to start there. This way our paper, just don't say it's cold outside, baby. I've heard that's very, what is the word I'm looking for? Taboo right now. That song is under fire. I don't know if you guys have heard about all the drama surrounding Baby It's Cold Outside. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I've always thought that that song was kind of creepy. But I was never trying to launch some sort of like political movement about it. It's just not that important to me. But I mean, ever since I was a kid, I thought that that song was really creepy. But you know, I just don't. Oh, there's a whole thing going on about how it's like the song promotes not giving consent, and I don't know. Yes, exactly. Renee, I just feel like if you don't like it, just don't listen to it. And that's kind of where I'm at. I don't need to have some sort of political movement about everything. If I don't like it, I just won't listen to it. You know, that's fine with me. And everyone is welcome to their own opinions. So, you know, I mean, you do you, right? Okay, so I know that this is probably really stupid, you guys, but Gyps, I agree, but I'm not going to show that because I don't want the YouTube trolls to come and get me for having inappropriate content in my channel. I'm with you, but just in case. This is probably really stupid, you guys, but I am... Hey, you guys, stop saying those words. Okay, I'm deleting messages, but only because I don't want the YouTube trolls to come and get me, okay? I love you guys, and I'm not, like, disagreeing with anything you're saying, or I don't think what you're saying is inappropriate, but I just want to be on the safe side. Just so you know. Okay, so this is probably really stupid. I know. And it's sad that in this world we can't have an adult conversation without fear of retribution from the YouTube gods. But I do fear the retribution. Yes, let's craft. Okay, so this is probably really dumb that I did not figure this out earlier. However, I'm just going to tell you my little thing. No, that's okay. Don't say sorry. I'm just saying it's not you guys. I just don't want to get in trouble just in case. It's just a precaution. This Squeaky Clean dispenser, you guys, so I was pressing down and then scooping it up, but oh my gosh, my mom voice. You can just literally go like this and it puts it right in there. I don't know how I didn't figure that out sooner, but if you're not doing that, you should be. Because that is amazing. It's like one less step, one less thing that you have to do. And I don't know why it took me so long to try that, but I figured it out recently and I'm so excited about it. I know that that's probably really dumb, but whatever. yeah, I don't know. I would hate for something to happen just because, you know, all it takes is one person to complain and you never know who might complain. You might, I don't know. I just feel like you feel like you're among friends, and not necessarily that that person wouldn't be a friend if they were going to complain, but you just don't know what will trigger certain things for certain people. So best to be careful. Okay. So I'm going to pop these little guys back in here, and then we can, mostly I'm only doing this because Belinda, no, just our conversation steered a little bit off the rails. I don't know. It was really not anything inappropriate, honestly. Nobody said anything that was super inappropriate. I'm just being overly careful. Just in case, because you never know. Okay. So now that I've got my Misty clear, see, I need like several Misties so that I don't have to clean them right away. Because that's just what I need, right, you guys? More stuff that can pile up and be dirty in my craft room. Okay, so let's take these little cuties and get them off of their backing sheet. And like I said, I am so sorry that this one is sold out. I think it is actually retired. I agree, Fatima. Yes, Renee, it does. You're supposed to clean them? Yes. Yes, you are supposed to clean your stamps. And I find that this Squeaky Clean is the best stamp cleaner I've ever used. And I've used a few. And I am really happy with the results that I've gotten, because I don't know. I just find that it really does clean the stamps, and now you will still have some staining. So it's really going to, if you have, like, the surface inks will probably stain your stamps. This, Lord have mercy, you guys. What is even going on right now? There is a backing sheet on there. Whoa. Whew. It's still going to stain your stamps. If you have the Hero Art Shadow inks, all of that, most of them do stain your stamps. Some inks don't. It just kind of depends on the formulas, but it is totally normal for the ink to stain your stamp. And that's okay. If you're a perfectionist like me, and it really bothers you, it really bothers me too, so you are not alone, but it doesn't affect your stamping at all. So at least there's that. The only thing that I really don't like it for is, like, Altenew, their stamps, it's really important that you're able to see through them, because you have to be able to line them up, because they're all layering stamps for the most part. And if you can't see through them, it's really hard to line them up. Yes, Fatima, that's where I'm at. I love the conversation, but I don't want to lose my channel for something silly, which probably wouldn't happen, but like I said, I'm just being overly cautious. But yeah, so the only ones that I really have trouble with are, the Altenew ones, because they are layering stamps and you really do need to be able to see them, or like see through them. It makes it really difficult when you do stain them. And red is a very popular flower color, along with purples and blues, which make for a really great black stamp. In case you're wondering, if you use a lot of those colors, one right after the other, that does happen. So that's a bummer, because it makes it really hard to use, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, it's not the end of the world. Okay, this is the most adorable stamp set probably like ever. I don't know. It is just so stinking cute. I love all of these True Love stamp sets, and I'm kind of sad that they're retired, because they're some of my favorite stamps from Brutus Monroe, actually. I have this one, and then I have the... So this one is the suitcase. I have the sailing one, which, you guys, is actually one of the very first cards I made for Brutus Monroe. Well, I wasn't even on the design team yet when I made that card. Yes, I'm going to color it with Copics. I'm trying to decide what I want to do as far as color goes, just because it is going to be a Christmas card. So I'm not sure yet. Okay, I have a fun hair color combination that I want to use. I hope this is the right one. We will see. The one with the waves, yes. Yeah, they're no longer available. Yeah, it's a huge bummer because I really love these stamps. There's one available that I actually don't have, and I really should buy it. It's the little Halloween one. I'm worried that if I don't buy it, I may miss out, and it will be gone forever. Yes, Sandy, it is a Brutus Monroe stamp. It's just that it's not available anymore, so sorry. I think I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna leave this one like it's just a little wisp, I think. Well, hold on. No, maybe not. I'll color it in. Okay. Trying to decide where to start. The love bug. Yes, isn't it so cute? Yes, Annalisa, the one with the witch. Yeah, that's the one I don't have. That's the only one I think of all of these that I don't have. So I have this one. I have the little wedding day one, and then the little sailing one. I think that's all of them. I'm not sure. And I'm just gonna like color a couple of the strands in here just to kind of make things a little more interesting. Yeah, the Halloween one is so stinking cute. Oh, figuring out hair color. Hey, Heather. Uh-oh, you guys. What do you call her? The secret police? Somebody said sneak peek and Heather appeared. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but that is really funny. Her ears must have been burning. Yes, the True Love collection. I was just telling them I'm so sorry that this is sold out because I really, really love this whole line of stamps. And what I want to do is use this as a Christmas card with the sentiment like I'll be home for Christmas or something like that. She has a secret radar detector. Oh, that's so funny. You guys make me laugh so much. I absolutely love spending time with you guys like this just because you are all hilarious. I don't know, it just makes me so happy to spend time with you guys. Oh, anyway. Okay, so I am just using a flicking motion. I guess I should talk about the crafting a little bit. But yes, I'm just using like a little bit of a flicking motion just to add some color in there and sort of have like a gradient effect. I leave the white space in the center so that I get a highlight. And then I'm going to go over with a seemingly weird color. But I feel like it works really well with these browns because it gives an almost reddish tint to the hair. But it still keeps it like a nice brown also. So it's not red hair, but it has like a really cool texture to it. I don't know. I accidentally discovered this color combination at one point because I actually used the wrong marker one time. Whoops. And this is the color combination that I ended up with, and I was like, oh, hey, that ain't half bad. So, yes. All right, I'm going to leave a little bit of white in there, just not a lot, like just a very little bit, so that it does give it a little bit more of a highlight. And then I'm actually going to go back through with my darker color and hopefully kind of blend things out just a little bit. I'm actually going to darken this little part right here. And this just helps me kind of get what I feel like is a little bit more smooth coverage. Hopefully that makes sense. There we go. Flicking. I don't know. Okay, so flicking, if for those of you who are not super familiar, I learned it from everyone else. But flicking is where you start with a heavier bit and then you get lighter as you go. Like that. And that just I don't know. I think it's that it helps it blend a little bit better. And yeah, these are Copics, but I don't have any Spectrum Noir markers. I have some Spectrum Aqua markers that I've like never used. Well, I've used them like once maybe, but I need to learn how to use them. And hang tight. All of a sudden, let me know when you guys can see me again. I think my router reset or something because all of a sudden it said it couldn't connect to the internet. Let me know if I'm back. Okay. Hopefully we caught it really fast because I think my router must have just reset. Sorry, you guys. All of a sudden it just like popped up and was like, cannot connect to the internet. Whoops. Okay. So what I was going to say is if you're not familiar with Copics or coloring with alcohol markers in general, you can blend them really easily. All you have to do is touch the tip of the lighter marker to the tip of the darker marker. So this is my lighter marker and this is my darker marker. A darker marker, that rhymes. So I'm going to use my lighter marker and brush it on my darker marker like this. And that way I'm getting some of the darker color and it helps me find a mid-tone color so that if you are missing a color or you don't have quite the right color or the shade in between, you can blend it a little easier. I hope that makes sense. So if you're not getting as good of a blend as you like, then you just use the markers like that. Now, the only thing I will tell you is make sure that you scribble off the darker color so you can see it's got some different coloring there. You want to make sure that you scribble off that darker color so that it returns back to its normal color. That way it doesn't contaminate your marker. And make sure you put the right cap back on. But yeah, so it really broadens your scope of colors, which is awesome. In case you don't have that many, like I don't have a ton of Copics, but I'm trying to make it work, y'all. Okay, so that is that. I like her hair. It's pretty. But like, look how bright that highlight is, and it is rich color. Hopefully you guys can see, like, I don't know, it looks very cute. I hope this isn't super blurry. On my screen, it's really blurry. You guys can tell me if it's too blurry. Oh no, Belinda. Okay, so here's the thing. What I do is I try to leave the areas alone for a little bit and focus on another area while it dries a little bit. Because if you put, basically the way alcohol markers work are so if I put this color down and then I put another color down, the alcohol solution that is in this marker is actually pushing the color out from these other colors. And that's how you get the blending. That's why it works to blend them like that, is because it's moving the color around to an extent. Now, sometimes once it absorbs into the paper, you're not going to have that same mobility or movement with the colors. But the alcohol solution pushes other colors out. And that is how the colorless blender works, because it is solely alcohol. It's just the solution. So you see, it's not erasing it, and it's not really picking up the color, it's pushing it to the outside. No, I'm kind of heavy-handed when it comes to my Copics, and I probably shouldn't be, but I am. And I mean, you want to be careful because you don't want to damage your tips, but in general, I tend to have a heavy hand. I am not known as a light-handed colorist. I've always been that way with crayons, with color pencils, like even when I was a kid. It was always like that for me, but yeah. I don't know why that is. Yeah, and that's the other thing to note is that I am not using any sort of special paper that's good for Copic coloring. This is just cheapy paper from Staples. It's literally the Staples brand of paper. So it is not anything special. But that's okay, because you don't need anything special really. I mean, it certainly helps to have fancy paper that is really good for ink blending and all of that, but it's not necessary. And I have found that just practicing really, I've come a long way just with practicing. That being said, there are some really awesome papers available. So Not Your Mama's Cardstock, like Heather mentioned, is excellent for coloring on. I've heard a lot of people use Bristol Smooth paper, and I have some. I use it for coloring my, or not coloring, but I use it for my brush lettering. Like if I'm going to be doing something with that, I will use the Bristol Smooth paper, but I don't use it too much just because I'm a hoarder. No. I mean, I don't wait until it dries. No. But you can see like the back is like totally crazy and like there's all kinds of bleed through on the back of my paper, which is totally fine. Yeah, Rose, that's exactly how I am. I have it, and I have the aqua pigment paper too, but I'm so in love with it that I don't want to use it. Because I don't want to run out, and I don't know. I'm a crazy person is really what it boils down to. You guys are crafting with crazy. But yeah, I don't wait for anything to dry. Maybe you're supposed to. That could be a thing, but I don't. And like I've told you guys before, I am no expert when it comes to coloring, but these are just kind of the things that I have learned in my journey, I guess, of trying to learn how to color. Because I really am not, all of my knowledge of coloring and all of that comes from, I guess that's not really the right place for me to put that, but that's okay. All of my knowledge of coloring and stuff just comes from other people's YouTube videos, if I'm being totally honest. So it is not, I did take, I guess I should preface that and say, I did take a Kitten Clowder class, but it was the free class, which is awesome. It was really good. All right, I'm going to fix that later because I took some of the color out of her face a little bit and now she looks kind of weird. I don't know. We will figure it out. Don't you worry. Okay, so she looks like she's actually using or wearing, she's wearing like a strapless dress. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for her coloring. Like that. So I'm going to put a highlight kind of on her arm right there. I don't know. We'll see. And then coming out of from where her dress is, and then this leg back here. Oop, I went out of the lines. But that's okay, because a white gel pen is my best friend. They keep coming back and bringing more kids, or more people with them. Oh no. That could be frustrating. When you're trying to get rid of them. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit more color. Everything, basically, I just kind of want it all to like fade gradually. And I'm going to go back over with a white gel pen and fix the little area that I messed up. But it's no big deal. Finding that out. Found once I color them, let them set, come back and they look better. That's very true. I think when you're in the midst of everything, it's really easy to get hung up on like, oh, it doesn't look perfect, or I made a mistake here. And then once you step away from it, sometimes I actually have a hard time figuring out where the mistake I made was. And like the night before, it was like super obvious and I couldn't even believe, you know, like, how could I have done that? And then the next day I come back and I can't find it. I'm like, where was that thing again that I messed up on? I don't know. Okay, so I really love her hair. It's so cute. What color do we want to make her dress? And I'm going to give you some options to choose from because I don't really have that many color combinations. So we can do red, like a Christmassy dress. And I don't mean like fire engine red. I mean more of like a maroon sort of red. So these are the colors that I have for that. Sort of like maroon sort of colors. I don't know if you can even see those. My playback is really bad, you guys. It's really blurry. Give her a tattoo. I'm not that talented. I'm going to stick with coloring her dress. Okay, so we're happy with this color. All right, I'm going to start, because there's not really a whole lot of space, so I'm not going to go crazy. Here's another tip too, you guys. If you have a marker that has a lot of juice in one end, I would recommend coloring with both lids off, because for whatever reason, it stops all of that stuff from juicing out of one side. So, I don't know. Just a helpful tip in case you were not aware of that yet. I have a few markers that are problematic and they ooze out. And a lot of times it really is my darker pigmented colors. For whatever reason, they just, hey, Dee Ann, how's it going? Yeah, for whatever reason, they just have issues. They have more color saturation or whatever, I don't know. But, yes, that is a good way to combat that. So these are really small spaces that I'm coloring in, so I'm trying to use a really light hand so that I don't go too much out of the lines because red is actually a really difficult color to get out even with a white gel pen. It has this nasty habit of still showing through. So I try not to go out of the lines if I can help it when I'm coloring with red especially. Okay. Uh-oh. My playback is buffering. Are you guys okay? Santa? You can still hear me? Okay. Must just be my internet connection. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try to refresh my playback and just hopefully... Oh, you know what I should try? I should try changing my settings. Let's see. Quality... Let's do... Oh no, you're buffering. Ah! Okay. Let's see if that helps at all. Can you guys see me? Good here so far. Okay. Still good. Okay. All right, well, I'll keep going then. Okay. So, let's see. What color do we want his hair to be? His head elf is present and counted. Christopher was here earlier, but I'm sure he's busy. Blonde. Okay. Do you guys know of any blonde color combinations? Because I don't really. I have some... You definitely need those Brutus Monroe scissors. I want to scan and cut too. Red with some freckles. That's so cute. Let's see. I have some oranges. See, this is when it kind of comes in, is that I don't really have that many colors. I've never tried blonde, really. I mean, I've done some blonde, but not like, because I kind of, you know, would want like a pale blonde, sort of. But man... because these are kind of what I have. Let's see. I have this one that I used for my other bundle. Dirty blonde. Okay, let's see. Let's try this one. I'm gonna try, I don't know. You guys, this is I don't know what's gonna happen. So, we shall see. Hopefully I don't mess it up too bad. We're gonna find out. It's an adventure. We are creating our own ending because I have no idea what's gonna happen with this. If this is gonna be horrific or if it's gonna be cute. because I've never tried this color combo before. Okay, so that was YR04. Then let's see, we've got this yellow color, which is a little more pale. Okay, and then we've got this color, which hopefully will kind of dull it down a little bit and make it look a little more natural. I don't know. I don't love this. Yeah, I could have colored it. I could have colored it hot pink. I do have some colors for that. I don't like this that much. I don't know. Woo, it definitely doesn't have as much depth as her hair, which is bothering me. You know what I mean? Because like her hair is pretty cool. Because I've kind of not like mastered, but I have gotten comfortable with that color combination. So I feel better about using it. This one though, I don't know. Add some red tints. I don't think I really have a good red that would work for this. That wouldn't be like crazy, but I could use this other one that I used for the girls' hair to add like a little bit of darker oomph. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's certainly not perfect. Okay. I feel like he should be paler than her. Let's see. Oh, that's probably good. Turn out cute. Look at this giant pile of markers that's appearing on my desk. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put a little color on. I'm going to make him a little paler than she is, because I feel like my little ginger boy should be fair-skinned. I'm going to put a little more color down at the bottom, because he probably has like some shadows from his glasses. I don't know. We'll see. And what I like to do is not really color a ton. Okay, because his glasses are not super, they're not clear, right? They're going to have like a little bit of a tint to them. So I like to add like a very subtle shade of blue and then blend the other color on top. So I will do that here in just a minute. And I am literally, I don't know, I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just adding some color, and it's really splotchy, but that's intentional because I'm going to go over it with an even lighter color and kind of blend it out. Just so that, because I mean, nobody has like completely perfect skin. I don't know. I like to add sort of imperfections, if you will. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet to me. Really and truly you are. I love you all. Okay. My pasty little ginger. He's cute. So I try to use only 2 colors when I can get away with it. Just because, honestly, it annoys me to have to do more because it takes so long for such tiny little images. But sometimes you just kind of have to because the colors don't blend super well. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this color is going to be great, but whatever. We're going to try it out. Okay. Like I said, I'm just kind of going over this to sort of blend it all out. This is a very, very light color. It's 3 zeros. Shell. He's a little Ed Sheeran redhead. That's so cute. Okay, so the lightest blue that I have, I believe, is this color. I don't really have a ton in the way of super light blues. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go over it like that. I'm not trying to color in the whole thing. But adding that little bit, I feel like it adds, I don't know, something. Yes, I am coloring inside his glasses frames. Don't you worry. I just feel like it adds a little something, and then I go over it with my super pale color and do just sort of the same thing. Just adding a little bit of color, not a lot, just a little. I'm going over this super lightly, you guys. Like, I'm hardly even touching the paper, just because, oh, yeah. I'm working on it, don't worry. I need to add like a tiny bit more blue on the outside here because his glasses keep going even though his face stopped. There we go. Okay, and then I also want to go over his little ears and add that little bit of color. There. Okay, so you can see it is streaky. It's not perfectly blended, but I kind of like it like that because it makes it look like there's sort of a glare and it gives it a little bit more texture. I don't know if you guys can see that at all, but it makes it look like there could be, you know, like refracting light or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, maybe it looks silly, but whatever. Okay, so let's pick out some clothes for him. Let's see. We could give him the same color shirt and put him in jeans, or we could do something totally different. What do you guys think? I know. Isn't this stamp so cute? He is so adorable. Black pants. You want black pants? We can do black pants. All right. I like warm grays whenever I do black. I don't know why I like these so much, but I do. This is like my go-to color combos when I try to do anything black for the most part. Although, I don't know. Yeah, it'll be kind of like blackish gray. The warm grays are really nice for a lot of things, I find. I actually use warm grays for hair a lot too, and it works out pretty well. Since these images are so small, you do have to be very sparing with how much you use. Otherwise, you'll fill up all of the space really quickly and you won't get a good blend. But I don't know. It just kind of takes patience, I guess, for the tiny little images. Because they're pretty small. But they're oh so cute. They really are. I just love these little images. Stinking adorable. Alright, I need one more gray. Let's see, I had W5, so I need W3. And you can see there he's got like a nice little highlight on his knee where the light might be hitting. There you go. Alright, I've got like a million markers on my desk. Okay, so now he's got some cute little gray pants. And I forgot to color his hand, I just realized, so let's just add just a little touch of color in there. Okay. And what kind of shirt do we want to give him? While we're waiting on that, I'm going to color one of the suitcases gray, but I'm going to do it a lighter shade than his pants. Just to, I guess I can do it for the top one. W5. Okay. That way it's not like right next to him. And I'm just going to put that little bit of color around, you think a blue or a red shirt. Okay, so I'm making this into a Christmas card. If that changes your feelings about anything at all, I don't really know. I'm not sure what I want to do. And I am just going to be boring and make the top and the bottom the same color. Mostly because I don't want to have to pick another color. But hey, that's okay. Alright. Okay. Green shirt. I do have some greens, so I could make that work. Blues. All right, blue is one color that I don't really have. I mean, I have a lot of blues, but for some reason, all the blues that I have don't really go that well together. And I don't really know how that happened because I thought that I was buying good color combinations. But apparently I wasn't because I haven't figured out how to blend them all yet. So there's that. For most of the other color families, I at least have something that I feel like works. But for the blues, I really struggle. And I don't know. Like I said, I thought that I was buying good color combinations, but I don't know. Not sure what happened. Okay. Woohoo! Cute. Okay, so I'm going to cheat, actually, and I am going to use, if I have it right here, which I hope I do, I am going to use a gold gel pen. This is a Signo Broad gel pen. And I do recommend scribbling it out first for a little bit because sometimes the color is like really orangey when you start. So I am just going to cheat and color in the little buckles using this gold gel pen because look how stinking cute it is. It's adorable. It's so cute. Seriously. I don't know if you can see how shiny it is on there, but I really like it. I'm going to go ahead and do these ones while I am here. Super cute. Okay. Called mixed media, not cheating. I guess I'm gonna put some on this. This is probably not metal, but whatever. There. Okay, and then I can color them whatever other color. But I don't know if you guys have these pens or not. It is the Signo, it's Uniball Signo Gel Impact, and this is the Broad, so I guess it's called Signo Broad. But yeah, pick a blender, 3 of one color. Oh yeah, that's a good suggestion. I really struggle with which ones to pick because I just want them all, to be honest. I know I would never use every single one because I tend to default to the same color choices, but I just want them all. I have full set syndrome, you guys. You know me. All right, so I have, let's see, 99, oops, 94, and 43. I hope that these 3 will work together, but we shall see. Only have 3 Copics. Oh, for the style files? I should really get the style files. I don't have them yet. Marie uses them, and they're super cute. I really need to try them out, but I haven't yet. It's on my list. You guys know my ever-growing list. It's like, I feel like I get one thing and then I add like 12 more. Oh, wow, that's crazy. D, you're going to start getting the style files? I want to try them out. I should have tried them while I was in the store, but I was distracted doing other things and I didn't try them. Because you guys have a set in the store. I should have just done that. Bummer. Missed opportunity there. Oh, well. Can't win them all. Oh, I really like this color combination, actually. Let's see if this last one... It does! You guys, we did a thing. I was brave and I tried a new color and it actually worked out okay. Yay! He's so cute. Aww. Ah, adorable. Okay, so the other thing, you guys, that I want to try, which maybe I can do on Wednesday, because I'm planning to go live on Wednesday. What I'm thinking about doing, because I've never tried it, well, I won't say never because I have, but I immediately gave up because I was frustrated that it wasn't working right. I want to try no line coloring because I have not I haven't really given it a fair chance. So I definitely want to try that. So maybe on Wednesday we can do that. I don't know. Nouveau Creative pens that May sells, very fine tipped. Oh, they can't be refilled. Oh no, Penny. Oh my gosh. Watch a YouTuber called Taffleberry Lane. Yes, somebody else was just talking about them not that long ago too. Who was it? Somebody just shared, I think, on the Brutus Monroe page, maybe, that they had colored some images. Or I don't remember where that was. It wasn't you, Belinda, was it? I don't know. He's used them more than me, Tracy. That's so funny. Or Penny, that's so funny. Okay, so now we've colored this. Let's go ahead and color the bottom one brown, because why not? 18 and 15. And then I'm just going to go ahead and dump all of these other markers back in here. 3 for $4.50. Oh, the Nouveau Creative ones. Oh, yeah, so it must have been somebody else that shared their stuff with Taffleberry. Because I had never heard of it before, and then someone else mentioned it, and so I went looking, and I haven't, maybe it was it Stacy? I don't know, but somebody was like, oh, I just colored this new background or new something, and then they shared it in the Brutus Monroe page, I thought. Was it you, Stacy? It was somebody who was in this one of these lives. I don't know who it was, but it was somebody. But whatever, it was an awesome project. I remember that much. No, it wasn't you, Stacy? Man. We're going to have to figure out who it was. Maybe we can go back and look in all the group stuff or whatever. Because now I want... Not it, yeah. Now I want to know who it was. Because I remember that the project was really awesome. And I was like, holy cow, that's crazy. I was like, you made that background? What? Because that's not something, oh, too complicated for you. I think with enough practice, we can all do kind of anything for the most part. You just have to dedicate the time to it, which is something that I struggle with accepting. Because my problem is that I just want to be good at it without all of the long practice, which I know is ridiculous because, I mean, that's the whole thing of it. You have to practice in order to get good. But, you know, I don't always have that much time to dedicate to those sorts of things. So I kind of like to just hopefully be good at something, like when I first try it. And then when I'm not, I get frustrated. And I'm like, ugh, this is dumb. Why did I even try this? Because I'm secretly 5. Just in case you guys were wondering. Divulging all my secrets, you guys. I'm secretly a 5-year-old. Okay, I'm almost done with this coloring, I promise. Whew. Oh, thanks, Heather. Okay. There we go. All right, so we've got our little people colored up. Whoops, let me just go ahead and color that in some sort of color. Instant gratification, girl. Yep, that's me. I'm like, I need to be good at it right now. Or like 3 months ago. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, I've definitely come a long way with coloring. Because when I first started trying to color with Copics, man, I was nowhere near even where I am now. So I definitely know that I've made progress. So what I have to do is just try to keep that in mind when I get frustrated. Okay, I have this one, Gyps, that I stamped out and I was thinking about using. No. We shall see. So I'm gonna fussy cut this to the best of my ability. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it takes so long for you guys to sit and watch. That's like, I mean, I don't like fussy cutting in general, but then like feeling, I don't know, I feel pressured because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm taking like a million years and they don't want to sit here watching me like cut this at like turtle speed. Because I don't know. I know you're not complaining, but still. Hello in Puerto Rico. Oh, you know who's not here? Evilise. Oh. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to practice turning the paper instead of turning the scissors, but it is proving to be more difficult than I felt like it was going to be. I don't know why I thought that was going to make it so much easier. I guess it's just because I'm not used to it, but I'm not used to it, and so it is difficult for me to try to do that. She keeps asking me when she can finish them. Let her in there. Let her in there. She can come. Are you in the craft room right now? Because she can come and hang out with us. I do love me some Erica. Let's just be honest. She was the sweetest. What game is on? My poor Patriots lost to the Steelers. I'm sure all of Pittsburgh is super happy. You're about to go get her from work. Oh, she is the best. I love her. She was so much fun to have there at the party and all the, you know, like lunch. And she's just so sweet. She's so kind. She has a really good heart. Oh. All right. Working my way around, you guys. And I'll go back and clean. You can see that there's some really rough edges here. I will go back and clean those up, so don't worry. I'm not going to leave them like that, I promise. I feel like this takes so much concentration. I would gladly work on her for you. I mean, let's just be honest. We did get her interested enough that she agreed to take the tag class, and then she wanted to finish them. So, I mean, we've definitely made progress. Red scrap glitter paper. Oh, that's so nice of you, Stacy. That's really cool. What did you make for his project? I want to learn more. Lord have mercy, y'all. Oh, and then I gotta go around her little flyaways. Oh. You guys are the sweetest. I love hanging out with you guys. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. I do. Woo. Getting a little close there on that side. Yeah, I'm wanting to know, Stacy, what you made, because it sounds cool. I love hearing about school projects and stuff. I actually just got a Christmas present from my son or his teachers. I'm not really clear on who it's from, but I was instructed that it goes under the tree and I can't open it until Christmas. So I'm excited to see what a 4-year-old made me. Oh my gosh. I'd attach a pic. Oh yeah, I don't think you can in here. I don't think there's a way to attach a picture. However, oh, that's a good segue. Okay, so I have been getting a lot of friend requests lately, and I am struggling currently to maintain a like work-life balance, if you will. So what I have actually done is I created a separate Facebook page for myself. So it is like a public figure page or something like that. And that way we can all chat there. And you guys can interact with each other and with me. There's not really any rules other than like it just needs to be not inappropriate. But I thought that would be kind of a cool way to stay engaged with everyone even while we're not on live. And that way, you know, if I'm not using Brutus Monroe products or you guys aren't using Brutus Monroe products, there's still a way that we can all interact with each other. I hope that sounds like something that you guys want to be a part of. If you do, I literally just created it, so there's like nothing on it yet, pretty much. But it is facebook.com/JessFranciscoOfficial. Let me see if I can, hold on. Facebook, I think I need HTTPS, hold on, HTTP facebook.com/JessFranciscoOfficial. JessFranciscoOfficial. Yeah, Gyps, the only thing is that so I created my own because, I am on a lot of different platforms, and that is just a way that people who are specifically trying to interact with me or people who hang out with other people in my groups and whatever, that way we can still interact with each other without having to add like 8 million people as friends on Facebook, because the line is kind of, it's just really hard when like I'm gonna post pictures of my kids or whatever. And if I have like a trillion friends on Facebook, that, I don't know, things just get really complicated. So I'm going to try to keep it a little bit easier for myself and then just have that page. That way, you know, I can, I don't know, hopefully have a place where we can all talk and interact, and that'll be good. Okay, I like the Sweadda background for them. I think that is super duper cute. I really wish I had a sentiment that said I'll be home for Christmas, but I don't think I do. Stacy, did you send it to me on Facebook? I can check it. Hold on. Is it on my Facebook page or is it on the Jess Francisco one? Either way, it's totally fine. Oh, to a card day's work. Okay. So the reason that I changed, okay, so I have a Facebook page for a card day's work. And then, but the thing is, I'm kind of getting away from just the branding of a card day's work because I find that it's hard for people to know who I am on other social media channels. So what I might end up doing is kind of get rid of the A Card Day's Work branding and then just change it all over to Jess Francisco. That way it's easier to know like who I am, and it's more consistent across all of the channels, because it gets kind of confusing with the whole A Card Day's Work thing. And that's really just the reason that my name is A Card Day's Work is because that's the name of my business. Like I have a business license for my Etsy shop and all of that, like selling cards and stuff. And that's my actual business name. Like I'm registered as a business under that name. So, that's where that came from. And then I just created these social media channels originally as a way to help promote for my Etsy shop. And then it really has transformed into something else. So, I think, I don't know, it may be time to kind of update things and I don't know, change them. Oh my gosh, Stacy, I just pulled that up. Those are so cute. And we're putting. Adorable. Those are super cute. So adorable. Okay, so to post on the Brutus Monroe fan page, I don't think it has to be 100% Brutus Monroe. I think definitely the focus needs to be Brutus Monroe, and the majority of the product should be Brutus Monroe. Like you shouldn't just post cards in there that have nothing to do with Brutus Monroe, or like you only use Brutus Monroe glue or something. But if you're using Brutus Monroe stamps and dies or glitter glazes and things like that, maybe Heather can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that as long as the focus is Brutus Monroe, that it's okay to post in the fan club page. Because I don't think that everyone has enough supplies to 100% use Brutus Monroe for everything. But like I said, if Heather's still in here, maybe she can tell us if that's the case or not. I feel like if it's just the focus, then that's okay, but maybe she'll be able to tell us. Okay. So I've got a card base. Not the direction I want. Hold on. Do you guys have a preference for which way you fold your cards? I used to hate top folding cards. I know I've told you this before. I used to hate top folding cards, but now that's like all I ever make. And I don't know why or what the shift was, or I don't really even, I don't know. But I know that I like them now. All right, so I'm pretty sure that I'm going to keep them down here. That way I can put my sentiment up top whenever I do that. So will you be using that official Facebook to post in Stamp Junkies? No. It'll probably still be from my personal Facebook because I don't think I can post from a page in there. That's the only thing, is because it's a page and not an actual Facebook profile, I can't have friends, and I can't, I don't think I can post in a group like that. I will certainly try, but I don't think I can. So I will probably still post from my personal thing in Stamp Junkies and the Brutus Monroe fan club page. But if you like my page, like if you go to facebook.com/JessFranciscoOfficial and you like that page, then you would get an update every time I posted something there. And I think I may start using that one instead of my A Card Day's Work Facebook page, just so that I can use the A Card Day's Work page more for just my business, like my Etsy side of things, and then I can have a channel where we can just chat and be friends, if that makes sense. Rose, you definitely need to go join Stamp Junkies. It's an awesome group. I love it. It's probably like one of the best things I did. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some foam on the back of these little cuties. I'm not going to stick it to my card yet because I do want to be able to put my sentiment on in case I find something that works up here. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I want to leave myself the opportunity to stamp if that is the case. But I really do want to do the whole I'll be home for Christmas thing, because I just thought with the little suitcase and all of that, it's just too perfect. Super duper cute. I love it. Okay, so tomorrow I will not be live because I am going to my grief support group that I go to once a month. And so that is tomorrow. So I won't be live, but I should be live on Wednesday. I'm trying to kind of get more of a specific schedule, and I think that Mondays and Wednesdays will work best for me, because that way I don't have to work around, because the support group that I go to is once a month, but it is every third Tuesday of the month or something like that, and so I don't want to have to like reschedule for that once a month. And then also Fridays, sometimes I teach classes at Joanne, and so again, I don't want to have to like reschedule in case I have a class and you guys are wondering where I am. Oh, hey Daniel. But yeah, so I think Mondays and Wednesdays will be good, and then I also need to focus on getting some actual videos that are not lives posted as well. Oh, hugs to you too. Did you guys see the card that Daniel made with the stamp of the month, by the way? Holy bejesus. Okay, apparently Ashley Tucker, who is also on the inspiration team, sent him yes, the Noel one, sent him a color palette from Pinterest or something, and he went to town on that thing. It was so pretty. I love that card. Made me want to make one, and that color palette was so pretty. It was great. I really liked it. Yes, with the bulbs. I loved it so much. Okay, so I need to figure out about our sentiment. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna try to print something off of the, like, use my Cricut. Oh my gosh, yes, I laughed so hard when I saw that Santa with the toilet paper. And like, okay, I'm just gonna throw it out there and say that the witty little description or caption or whatever made me laugh even harder about how the about how the debate had been settled and over the roll was the correct way. I was like, this is hilarious. It made me laugh so much. Like, those are the best kind of cards. The ones that like really and truly make you laugh out loud. Because I was just sitting at my computer or on my, I don't remember if I was at the computer or on the phone, but whichever. I was just like scrolling, you know? And so it was in my feed. And I literally, so I'm scrolling and I'm just like, man, I'm looking at the stuff, I'm scrolling. And I was like, ha! Like I did this awful like honking noise. And I couldn't even control it. It just made me laugh so hard. So Daniel, that was super funny and cute. Let me see. I don't think I have an I'll be home for Christmas sentiment, but let me pull out my stamps and just double check to see what I've got. Because I have a lot. I'm going to look through really quick while I have you guys there. I was just thinking, I have a lot of Christmas stuff from My Favorite Things and from like Simon Says Stamp. I have a bunch of Welcome Baby. Man, I'm just sifting through my stamps really quick to see what I have. Oh, thank you. I was trying out some new coloring combinations, so that makes me feel really excited. Nothing so far with I'll be home for Christmas. Wait. Thinking of you. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Peace on Earth. All I want for Christmas is you. Bummer. Warm wishes just for you. Let it snow. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Thinking of you at Christmas. Season's greetings. Oh, holy night. Jesus is the reason for the season. Darn it. I was really hoping that this tiny little... This is called Tiny Words Christmas. I was super hoping that there would be one in here, but it doesn't look like there is. Just looking one more time. Yeah, the closest we get is All I Want for Christmas Is You. Ugh. Bummer. Okay. Well, the only other one that I can check, hold on. Cozy greetings. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't think I have one then that says, that's okay, Heather. I don't think I have one that says I'll be home for Christmas. So what I might try to do is, I might try to, make something on my Cricut. And then I can show the finished product to you guys, like, once I do that. I'm just, like, trying to look and see. Just print one out. I know. I just really want it to say that. I know that that's probably dumb, but I guess I do have my heart set on it. I just thought it was so cute with the, like, little suitcase and all that. I don't know. I wanted to find a way to make it a Christmas card. Let's see. Love you tons. I'm like flipping through all my, oh wait, hold on. Happy Christmas, warm, have a magical holiday season, sending joy for the holidays. Ah, so close. I keep finding these sentiment packs and none of them have I'll be home for Christmas. Bummer. Oh, you know, I do have one. I don't think it has any sentiments though. I have one called Winter Village. I should at least check that one. Scripty, saying, Smart Cookie, Stuck on You, Toboggan Together. Nope. Winter Alpaca. So I have Baby It's Cold Outside, as we were talking about earlier. How do you emboss them, Diane? Tell me more. I need to know more about this. Oh, so close. Holiday greetings from our home to yours. With love from all of us. Bummer. Then there's Winter in the Park, but that just has season's greetings. All right, what do you do to emboss them? If you have a Ranger embossing ink pen. I don't have that. Wait, do I have that? I don't know. All I want for Christmas is you and a unicorn. Brutus tried to eat the package. Oh no. Okay. Well, I don't know, y'all. I'll have to figure out what to do about that because I don't know. I'm not sure what the best plan is. Oh, sorry. I sneezed. That's embarrassing. Okay. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Okay, cut them out in multiples, glue them together, and then emboss as normal. Oh, I see. Okay, so you, instead of printing it, you cut it with the, thank you. Thank you guys all. So instead of printing it, you cut it as like a word. I could do that maybe, and then emboss it. That would be cute. The only thing is, I mean, I could. I don't have, do I have Cricut open right now? I do. I think that's going to take me a little bit, and I don't want you guys to have to sit here while I do that. So, hey, Kijo and Monique. I don't think I knew you were in here, Monique. But hello to you. I think what I will do is I will work on that, and then I will share it with you guys once I am done. Because we've been on for like 2 hours. And I don't want to make you guys like wait around while I'm trying to do that. But I don't think I do. I had an embossing pen and I think I got rid of it. I think that I didn't like it because it didn't, well, maybe, wait, hold on. I just got this one. Is this the one you're talking about? I think I actually just got this one. I have it in clear and black. I was thinking of the toner pen, not the embossing pen. Yes. Okay, so you can fit this in the Cricut, you're saying? That's pretty cool. Huh. Okay, I will experiment with that. I really should be an instigator and see if I can get Leslie and Christopher together. That would be awesome. Yeah, I think my Cricut's right here next to me. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, it fits. It sure does. That's cool. Okay, so what I will do is I will design something so that I can get that done. But since I have to be in another window and there'd be like literally nothing going on over here for an extended amount of time, I'm not going to do that while we're live. But I will totally share the finished card once I finish all of that. Okay, so here's what we worked on tonight. So we made one card with the Cozy Coffee stamp set, and we did some heat embossing with aqua pigment watercolor kind of wash sort of thing. And we did warm cozy wishes for that one. I think I'm going to put a gift card holder on the inside so I can put a Starbucks gift card or something like that. It is Ranger Emboss It pen, and mine came in a 2-pack. So I got a black one and a clear one. I actually used this to, have I even shared that card? I don't know if I ever even shared that card. Huh. I have another card that I made. Hold on one sec. If I can find it in the pile of stuff on my desk, I will show it to you. I have another card that I made that used that stamp of the month. I actually have two. Okay, so there's this one. Hold on one second. Somewhere in this pile. Okay, so see, these are all the cards that I have that I've just been sitting on my desk and I haven't done anything with. Isn't that crazy? And it's not even all of them, but see, if I just sent all, look, I have a lot of Christmas cards in here, you guys. I have a Christmas card, and 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 another Christmas card. Okay, not a Christmas card. I found my first non-Christmas cards, you guys. Okay, so I do have stuff in here that's not for Christmas, but I do have kind of a lot of Christmas cards in here. There's another one and another one. I kind of thought I didn't really have very many Christmas cards, but apparently I do. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, that's the card I was looking for. Let me just look through these and see if any of the rest of these are Christmas cards, and I can just separate all the Christmas ones out. There's another one. Stay cool. Oh, and then I have a bunch of... Aw, there's our favorite card, you guys. Fa-la-la. And then all those Dawn We Now Are Ugly sweater ones we made. Those are super cute. Okay, so those are... I have a giant stack of Christmas cards, actually. If I just commit to sending them. I have a really hard time parting with my cards, y'all. I have a problem. A hoarding problem. Oh, and then there's these two that I just made. These ones. I made two of this one. That one. I have a lot of stuff on my desk, you guys. There's so much stuff. Okay. So, anyway, this is the card I wanted to show you guys. All of that to say that I had this card that I wanted to show you. Now I'm throwing my cards on the floor. Okay. So, yes. Not that one. I'm going to move that one out of the way. I made this card using the, oh, thank you, Kijo. Oh, that's awesome, Belinda. That's so cool. I can't wait. You guys should totally tag me in whatever ones that you do make, even if you change it or whatever, or if you make the exact same one, that's fine too. But I would love to see what you guys make. So if you tag me, just let me know. Okay, so I made this one using the stamp of the month with the little Christmas bulb. So I have the stamp right here. If you guys are subscribed, that's that. So there's the stamp of the month. It has the little Merry and Bright and then the cute little Christmas bulb. I did this with colored pencils. We started this card on one of my lives. And then I finished it. But the reason that I pulled it out is because I used the embossing pen. I literally went out and bought it specifically so that I could use it for this. And I used it to make more of the cards, or more of the cords. So it does work. It works really well, actually. And I actually kind of thought it stamped, well, it made it look super smooth, the areas that I did get it. You can tag Jess Francisco Official. Let's start that. If you post it on, or you can even post it on my page. Like you can, if you like my page or whatever, if you go to Jess Francisco Official, and then, you just click like on the page, like it was a company or something. So you click like, and then you should be able to post, like as a visitor or whatever, you can post a picture. So you guys can share your projects on my page. And then that way I can see them and you can chat with other people on there as well. As long as like more than one person joins. And then I also made this one, you guys. So I used the stamp of the month for 2 cards so far. And then this is what I came up with for that. Oh, I do too, Daniel. I should have done that. I'll have to plan to do that. Maybe I can do that on Wednesday. But you should totally do it too. We both should. All the giveaways. But yeah, so I made this one again using the stamp of the month. I don't know if you can see it, but I stamped in the background in gray. It's got a bunch of the stamp of the month stamped. So that is there as a background pattern, and then it has these 3 bulbs which I guess kind of looks like a traffic light. I didn't really realize that. That was not my intention when I did this, but oh well. And then I just did some repetitive stamping on the edge so it has like Merry and Bright. I added that little strip of gold and then my twine that has some gold flecks in it just to help. And I used glossy accents to make it look like the bulbs were more like a glass sort of thing. Hopefully that worked or translated. But yeah, so 2 very different looks with that same stamp set. But yeah, I guess it kind of looks like a traffic light. So sorry about that. But oh well. It happens. Happens to the best of us. But yeah, so this one I did with colored pencils, which I think kind of turned out okay. I haven't practiced with my colored pencils very much, but I don't know. It doesn't read traffic light. You guys are too kind. And then if you guys haven't checked it out today, I am up on the Brutus Monroe blog with this card. And this I made using Dragonfly Garden stamp set. It didn't even hit me. Okay, well, at least there's that. So this card I made, I showed this to you guys the other night when I was live, but in case you weren't there with us, that's that. I made this using the Dragonfly Garden stamp set, obviously from Brutus Monroe. And I am up on the blog with that, with all the details on how I made it, and all of that. Hopefully I'm not buffering. I'm frozen on my own screen. Hold on. I can't see your comments if you are saying anything because all of a sudden my Chrome just shut down. Bear with me for just a second while I try to get it to pull back up because I don't know what's going on, but man. Well, let's do new window. I don't know what's going on, you guys. My computer was like, you've been on long enough. Let's just cut this little buddy short. You're having issues with Chrome tonight too? Okay, well maybe it's not just me. It's just that I'm looking on my phone to see your comments. Like I have to stand up so that I can look and see what you guys are saying. So it's kind of hard to do, but I don't know. I can't get it to open back up. So there's that. Anyhow, I guess that's my cue. It's like, you've done enough tonight. Just stop talking and get on with it. But yeah, anyway, so I appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys weren't here for me telling you about it, I started a new Facebook page under Jess Francisco Official. So if you guys want to head over there and give it a like, we can have a little mini community over there where you guys can share projects with me that you want me to see, and with each other even. So you guys can share projects. They don't have to be just Brutus Monroe. They can be anything you guys are making. So, oh, 5 more minutes. You guys are so sweet. But yeah, so it doesn't have to be specifically Brutus Monroe. I think that's kind of the beauty of it, is that you guys can share all the things that you guys are making. That way we can kind of interact on a fun level, and you guys will always know I can post updates there on like if I'm going to be missing a night live or if I'm going to go an extra night or something like that. That way you guys can keep up with me a little bit easier. And then that way, if I'm going live and I'm not using Brutus Monroe products, you will still know about it. Because if I'm not using Brutus Monroe products, I probably won't post in the fan club page. But anyway, so yes, will you post the link again? I would love to, except I can't get my Chrome to open, so I can't type it. But if you just go to facebook.com/Jess Francisco Official, that will take you right to the page, and you can just hit like, and then you'll get notified when I post updates and all that jazz. Let me look and see. There might be a little shaking for a second. Live chat, that's what I want. Okay. All right, cool. So what I can do is, if I can get it to pop up, I will, I'll try to get the thing where I can post the link again. But if not, then you just go to facebook.com/Jess Francisco Official. and that should take you right there. So that is that. Also, for those of you who were asking about the mystery mailers, I do still have them available. For some reason in my shop, it was only set up as one. So then it said it was sold out, even though it's not sold out. So I do have a few of those left. So some people have snatched them up, but I do have some. So if you guys are interested in mystery mailers, there's a link down below in the description. So you guys can click that and check it out. But yeah, so that's all I have for you, I guess. And if there is anything you guys want to see me do in the near future, just let me know. And we will go from there. Hugs and love to all of you guys. Thanks for sticking it out with me for half an hour or an hour and a half. It's been a long haul. Not quite as long as my marathon video of 3 hours, but we're getting there. But yeah, I will see you guys again on Wednesday night. And until then, I love you all to pieces. Mwah! Hugs and love. Night, guys. Bye.